Part 2. The Year of our Lord, 4/12/2021, 11:59 a.m. This was a tweet by, I think, Dan, I can't say his Casino or Expino, can't say his name. But anyway, I'm not trying to belittle a man whatsoever, but I think everybody ought to listen to this and keep it somewhere close to listen to a lot, because this makes a lot of sense. But in the upside down world that has no sense, this is going to be something that's going to be like being choked to death on a meatball. But anyway, let me get turned around here real quick. Center myself up on my Who division there. Yeah.
And the message is, hold on, be patient. This is part of the plan. Everything is being put together. Remember, this is irregular warfare. This is information warfare. This is not something where you're seeing troops come up to our shores to fight and to take over. This was infiltration from within. Trump now is fighting them on their territory. He's bringing the fight to them. That's what this is about. He's going to destroy their entire system. Listen to what Dan Scavino put out.
By Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't be then liars, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on, if you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but are none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And, which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
So what you're witnessing right now, this is irregular warfare. This is information warfare. And Trump, he's fighting them now on their territory. This is all part of the plan. The Patriots are in total control.
Okay, y'all. Being that I can't put no more than a 15-minute video up, don't know how or where this is going out to. Hell, they may have it on some Vietnamese channel, as far as I know. But I figured them are words of comfort and also words of wisdom for all of us, because all of us is in that situation. Even though we have connected ourselves to people that we can't touch and feel and have an everyday conversation with, we are to trust them. They are but men and but women. For For me, the only one I do trust is the Lord. That is our only judge. And back to dumbass Joe. You can bounce around and try everything you can, because there's many presidents that has tried it. When you have a Bill of Rights backing up the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights is something where we have an inalienable rights by birth, you fucking can't take them, you dumb ass. It means you have to come in and kill every one of us. Even your own fucking family, you retarded bastards. You can't take something that don't belong to you. That's called being a thief. So, do your damnedest. Your little g God, known as Satan, I'll lead you down this path along with the rich, the almighty, the poor, and the broke. But I'd rather be one of the poor and broke than one of the rich and almighty, because the rich and almighty has a God that puts them out front with no choice. It's a fake choice. Satan's a counterfeit. The devil's a counterfeit of the true Messiah and true Savior. Once y'all get this figured out, your life might get a little bit better, especially when it comes to some of your retarded judgment. But anyway, like I said, this was part 2. And I figured that was something pretty good to throw in there for as much as I could. And I can't do, but like I said, every 15 minute videos, every 15 minute videos. That's all I'm allowed. Here we go again, like I said. It's time for us all to have an understanding. Us being told something don't make it the truth. And for anyone out there has lived any kind of extensive enough life to know that your own wife, your own husband, your daughters, your sons, your uncles, your aunts, anybody that's in your bloodline or your family can lie to you. And for you all to think that these people that is not kin to you wouldn't lie to you, who's the fool? And I'm only saying this in a loving manner, because we all got to come to the same realization that power and greed isn't where we need to be. It would be nice to have that little extra money to do this or that, have this or that, but there's 2 things. King Tut, the boy king, where's all his gold and riches right now? It was dug up and put in museums for people like me or you to go look at. And the second thing you will probably never see is a U-Haul being pulled or behind a hearse to be buried with the person like King Tut. So all these wants is not a need. We always get what we need, not always what we want. But anyway, y'all, I'll leave this in short again. Try to get this one pumped out to you. But have an understanding, this ain't me sitting here trying to badmouth or beat anybody up. But our forefathers was on the same page. It's time for us to start turning that book on the same page too. And having an understanding there's only about 2 handful of things that should mean a damn to any of us. The rest of it you work for, or you're blessed enough for somebody to help you with or give it to you at their death. So, I said, it's time for us to take back what is ours and not be buffaloed into believing it don't belong to you or me. It does. It does from birth. You have God-given rights from birth. I know a lot of people can't fathom what I'm even saying. Please take the time to go read the Bill of Rights before you vote the Constitution. Read the first 10, just them, and have an understanding. They cannot take something that does not belong to them. We only have one judge, that being God. And for the people that want to believe in the little g God known as Satan, or don't want to believe in nothing, eventually nothing catches up to you and knocks on your door. Then all of a sudden it's got a face and gives you something that most of you run from, called responsibility of your own self. Like I said, if you don't believe the political system plays in every one of our lives, you better sit down and take a piece of paper, shoot it right down the middle, right politician. And over here on this other side, write down everything in your life and think how that politician connects to it. Especially when it comes to your money and your everyday way of life. Because they're not there for y'all. They do not like y'all. They do not like me. I'm sorry, they can put on a grin and a $10,000 suit and make you believe this. But them to tell you something, at least 80-90% of the time, they're lying to you. Their interest and their values and their way of life is nowhere like y'all's. Some of these people, like Bernie Sanders, this man's never worked in a day in his damn life. But look where he sits because of a piece of paper to hang on his wall to make him something that he's not. We have to bust our fingers and knuckles to get to that point. That's making a life. That's a man. These things that sit up there that pose themselves as men and women because they was biologically born that way, no, they're not. Because there's responsibilities that comes with being a man or a woman. And for the rest of you LGBT weirdos, that I got a little brother that's gay, and he's a little warped in the head too sometimes. But for years he understood what he was a choice. It wasn't something biological. It was still a damn choice. We choose to smoke dope, we choose to drink, or we choose not to. Same damn thing. Whether y'all want to see it or not. Because some idiot in a lab coat brings up and says, oh, it must be something mental. Yeah, the mental concept is the little g God has got you believing in some bullshit because he told you without you going and looking for yourself.